Welcome back to another cooking video with me. Of course, it's gonna be Disneyland themed, but we're gonna venture from the Disneyland park and make our way to Disney California Adventure today. So if you're like me and you're a big fan of mac and cheese, you've probably tried the mac and cheese cone in Carsland. This tasty meal is served to you in a bread cone, and then you have your creamy, cheesy mac and cheese on the inside, and then you can get it topped with some crispy bacon. My favorite mac and cheese is actually from DCA. I don't know what it is about the DCA mac and cheese, but it's just, it's the best. I think it's just because it's so creamy and cheesy. So today I'm going to attempt to recreate this recipe with things I already have at home. If you're watching this video when it is like first released, then you know what's going on right now. We're all kind of just hanging out at home, can't really leave the house at the moment, so we gotta work with the food that we have here. So everything I'm using today to make this meal was stuff I already had in my fridge, and I'm just gonna work with it. This is also my first attempt at recreating this dish. I didn't look up a recipe, so I'm just gonna wing it, like always. Follow me on this journey, woohoo! As far as ingredients go, I'm gonna be using egg noodles for the mac and cheese. You're gonna need some type of milk base. I'm gonna be using cashew milk. And then we have the different type of cheeses that we're gonna be using. So I have some cream cheese, sharp cheddar, and I have a little bit of cottage cheese that I need to use up, so I'm just gonna throw that in there. And okay, so I'm not gonna use bacon. I'm actually gonna be using some Franks. Now, you may be thinking, wow, that's really weird. Ew, that's gross. But let me tell you, if you've never had mac and cheese as a child with some Franks, you're not living. Definitely gotta try it. So I'm gonna make it with that. And then for our bread roll, I am gonna use Pillsbury crescent rolls and attempt to make it into a bread roll cone. You're also gonna need some aluminum foil. I'm gonna be using this to make like a base contraption for the cone shape. It sounds confusing, but it'll make sense right now. Okay, so this is my first time trying to make this, so bear with me, please. Yes, all right. This needs to be a cone. Another piece. Okay, that might help. Aha! Okay, and then we have our crescent rolls. You're just gonna unravel them. Thankfully, they already come out nice and, I forget the word, but they show you where to cut them. Alright, so this is what we're working with. It's not very cute, to be completely honest. I'm gonna snip the bottom off. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So now I'm gonna stick it in the oven and bake it. It's already preheated for 375. Just make sure you go over and make sure there's like not any big holes. That way the mac and cheese doesn't spill out. But yeah, here we go. Time to pop it in the oven. So this is gonna bake for about 9 to 12 minutes or until it's nice, crispy, and golden brown. While that is cooking, I'm gonna make the mac and cheese super quick. Okay, so for the pasta, I've given you the benefit of the doubt, and I'm assuming you know how to boil noodles without destroying them. So the noodles have already been boiled, so now I'm just going to make the sauce. So, turn on your stove. Get your milk that you're gonna use. I've already made a mess. Pour your milk in. I don't use measurements. I just eyeball. Let that heat up. get your cheese ready. While that's heating up, you can chop some franks if you're going to be using them. Cream cheese. Just put that in there. Oh my god. I swear I am usually not this messy. I don't know what's happening right now, but I swear I'm not usually this messy. I'm embarrassed. I'm a little embarrassed. But the show must go on. So you're just gonna be more gentle. Let that melt in there. Get your second cheese. You're probably thinking, ew, cottage cheese, like what? Are you serious? That's nasty. You know what? I use it for my lasagnas instead of ricotta cheese, and it is delicious, and it's a bit healthier. Not that this is supposed to be healthy. Again, just using what I have. I'm gonna crank this heat up a bit. I think that'll mix everything a bit better. Oh yeah. As you can see, the sauce has thickened up very nicely. I just tried a bit of it right now and it tastes very delicious. I do very much enjoy a little bit of spice, especially with my mac and cheese. So I'm gonna add some crushed red pepper, and I just found this in the drawer, so I'm just gonna throw that in there. So the sauce is just simmering on low at this point. Pepper. I've also added the hot dogs in there, so those can cook up a little bit. And I'm gonna check on the bread cone to see how that's going. Then I'm gonna add the noodles in here and we're gonna be ready to go. All right, noodles are in, mix them around. I did add, as you can see, cayenne pepper, black pepper, a bit of salt, and garlic powder just to give it some more flavor. Not that it isn't good by itself, because I did try it and it's tasty, but I need more spice. If my food doesn't have spice, then it's bland to me, but that's just me. And here is our bread cone, fresh out of the oven. It actually worked. So I'm gonna let it cool down and then attempt to take it out of this. Let's hope it goes well. Okay, the moment of truth is upon us. I'm going to attempt to take this bread cone off of the foil without it falling apart. It's still warm. Oh, okay, maybe this is easier than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, maybe not. I'm like trying to pinch it. It's just stuck at the very end. Dang it. Maybe I should have let it cool a bit more. Well. Oh, well, it kind of managed to stay together except for this bottom part. Oh well. That's what happened. But you know what? These crescent rolls are still good, so I'm still gonna eat it with the mac and cheese. Ta-da! Honestly, if I were to make this again, I would make the cones smaller. I actually started thinking about that as I was creating the big one, but I was in too deep to stop and start all over, and I didn't want to waste any of the rest of the crescent rolls, so I just went with it. But honestly, yeah, if I were to make this again, I'd make them smaller and make them a little bit bigger than this, but this one was just too big. But let's try it out. Yes, it's mac and cheese and it's bread. It's delicious. My sister's over there. I'm not gonna show her, but she approves of the mac and cheese. She thought it was tasty, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I presented it a little bit nicer. Technically this was a fail, but is it really? Because the mac and cheese is delicious, the bread is delicious, so yeah, you know what? Like I always say, as long as you had fun with it, that's all that matters. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I have lots of time on my hands, so I'm going to be doing more cooking videos and just Disney themed stuff. So once again, thanks for watching. Bye!